Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your December mid-month messages. Just a few things before we get started. I will be doing the 2021 yearly forecast messages next week, so be sure to check those out. Also, the vlog portion of this channel will be returning on January 11th. Our first topic will be on distractions, so tap in and join me for a discussion. And lastly, but certainly not least, my book, Opening of the Way, A High Priestess Perspective, will be released on 2/21/21. Details on where to get your copies are coming soon. For additional guidance, go to www.sophisticatedintuitionllc.com. Just a little side note there, make sure you put in the www. When you are searching the website, because otherwise it's going to take you to my Google page first, which is fine. Go ahead and view that. But if you're looking to order manifestation tools or schedule a message of intuitive guidance, it's best to just put in the www because it's going to take you straight to the website. And right now I'm doing a Holy Days special. So if you enter code Holy Days 10, that's 10, you'll get 10% off of purchases of $40 and Holy Days 20 for purchases of $100. Okay. So be love, always be light. Okay. And what else was it? I think that was it. Okay. So this message is for Taurus. I'm going to try to stay on task, guys. Spirit has a lot to say today and is using me to be very talkative. So I'll try to keep on task. All right, Taurus. Let's get started. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What is the message for Taurus? The collective of Taurus, from the spirit realm into the physical realm. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of December, please? What is it that... Ooh, okay. Okay, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of December? Thank you. Wow, okay, wow. Mercury, communication, knowledge, information, curiosity. Okay, so the last message that this came out in, I was the one doing all the talking. I just want to say, we may get to that, all right, Taurus, but overall, Mercury is, for me, the ruler of the mind, right? Also the ruler of communication. But when I think of it, not just, talking, but airway communication. So we're talking about inboxes, DMs, text messaging, whatever would come over via air, emails, right? So you may be receiving a lot of messages, but you also may be receiving, or not receiving, but having a lot of conversation is kind of what I'm hearing here with this Mercury card, okay? Now, the Virgo card has also come out in your overall energy. So for many of you, Taurus, you are connected to a Virgo. I try not to do that because it's all energy, but on occasion it needs to be said because Mercury rules Virgo. So you may be in a communication or conversation with a Virgo towards the end part of December here. So if that's someone that you're connected to and it resonates, be that as it may. If it doesn't, then we're talking about you, Taurus, being in the energy of Virgos and in the way that they communicate. Now, I am connected to quite a few Virgos. Actually, my twin flame is a Virgo, okay, which we are not in communication right now, but that's my situation, not yours. But one of the things that I notice about them, and I did this just a moment ago in Aries. For those of you who are new, I like to pull all of the information and then give you the guidance, but right now it's just coming out a little bit ahead. So, anywho, what I've noticed about Virgo communication is that if you're not paying attention, you'll miss their point, because they remind me, like, I know the story is that Jesus was born in December, right? And that's why we celebrate Christmas, right? But I feel like Jesus had a strong Virgo moon or Virgo rising. I'm sorry, Taurus. Why do I say that? Because for those of you who have, even if you don't follow traditional Christianity, but maybe you've studied religion and you've read the Bible, Jesus spoke in parables, okay? And you had to catch his drift, basically. And that's how I feel that Virgos speak. I've talked to, I have a lot of them that I'm connected to, mostly friendships, or co-workers and things like that, but they don't necessarily speak direct. They give you a roundabout way. And I've even had it in an experience with some Virgos, a few of them that I've been connected to, where maybe I pissed them off a time or two. You know, it happens, it's life, whatever. They still love me. And they told me off in a sort of way. But it was like, with my slow mind, at least back then, it was like an hour later where I was like, did she say that? Did he say that? Because they didn't say it directly. You know, they put it in a way where they were undercutting me, but under disguise. Okay. So I say all of that to say that there's some type of communication that's not straightforward here. Okay. So it's almost like you're going to need to utilize your inner high priestess to see beyond the veil of whatever this communication is or whatever this conversation is that you have. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. What is the message for Taurus Collective for the remainder of December, please? What is it that they need to know, Spirit? Look at this. Okay. What is it that they need to know? Nope, that's too many. 3 too many. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. All right. Look at that. Okay. So 8 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this is cutting through that illusion. Okay, Taurus? This is, and that's what I feel like, you know, it's a Jesus parable. Cut through the illusion of the parable itself, of the analogy, and see through to the truth of the matter. It's kind of the energy that I'm picking up for you. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's get deep in. I'm ready for it. For the sign of Taurus, let's clarify. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of December? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. And okay. All right. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. I want to send some gratitude and some thank you to my spirit guides and angels and ancestors and the Holy Spirit who have joined us here today, because the first set of messages went on for a very long time, and it seems like we're going to get a little speedier here. So I appreciate that, guides. Thank you. But the 2 of Pentacles is here for you, Taurus. Decision time. Balancing. I'm here weighing the options, okay? But the reason why I'm struggling with this subconscious energy for you is because it's not here. It's not here in this message. So it must be aside from it. But let's see. Let's just get into it, and we'll hold off. If anything else comes off of that 2 of Pentacles, then we'll go back to that. But I'm really just feeling like weighing my options here, okay? But I'm hearing deciding. It's deciding time. It's decision time. Okay. All right. Sacred union. Taurus. Juno. Okay. The star. Sacred union. So this is about coming into union in a divine counterpart, or into a divine counterpart union, twin flames, okay, divine masculine, divine feminine. It's beautiful energy. I love that came out. I feel like I feel like this is a twin flame reading a little bit, but not really, okay? Because it's not about the romance or the connection itself, but the mission of the connection. That's what I'm getting from this. So when I say twin flame, don't get too excited, okay? Because I'm not seeing union, separation, or any of that, information that we typically seek in messages for twin flames. No, what I'm seeing is the mission of twin flame or divine masculine, divine feminine energy connecting into one. Divine oneness. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm hearing. Divine oneness. Okay? So there's something here about you, Taurus, coming into an understanding or awareness about divine oneness. And this could be what this conversation is about. Because, the universal laws, that conversation to an unenlightened or what am I trying to say? Yeah, unenlightened being can sound a little convoluted, can sound like a little make-believe, can sound like a little fantasy, a little fantastical to someone who has not tapped into spirit, okay? So if you're having a conversation with someone, if it's you trying to explain what divine oneness is, it's something about, because I have that problem, okay? So I'm gonna say that, Taurus, I have that problem. I hate to call it a problem, but it is. And you probably have taken notice of it. Like, I love to learn new things. And it is a spiritual thing that I can work on to help me. I retain the information. It's in there, okay? I know what I've learned, but when I try to explain it, it doesn't come out as beautiful as the book I read or the message that was actually downloaded through meditation or the YouTube reference that, or credible resource that I reached out to get the information. They could explain it so much more, oral communication. My written communication is superb, okay? I get offended. So when you read the book, be light with your comments. I'm just kidding. No, tell the truth. Be honest. I do appreciate honest feedback. But my oral communication, especially if it's something I'm passionate about, for some reason, it's hard for me to draw out the wisdom that I've learned and express it or explain it in a way where people can understand it and connect to it for those who are unenlightened and unawakened. For those who are, oftentimes minimal words have to be spoken because it's just a clear understanding. Okay, so there's something here about that. I don't know why I'm getting that off of this sacred union, or if that's just coming back to this Mercury and Virgo card that's like glaring at me. Okay. Now we have making decisions, obstacles, taking action, momentum, the first quarter. Okay, so Taurus, looks like you're the first one, kind of the second-ish, because one of the other readings kind of took us into going into January, but here you are in the center, okay, taking us into the first quarter, into January, making decisions, obstacles, taking action, momentum. And see, I hadn't seen that message, but that's what that Two of Pentacles is about. It seems like here you are faced with some type of challenging decision that you need to take action on in the first quarter. Okay, that's what I'm getting, right? Like, very simple. Okay, I feel like I don't even need to speak to this card because I've talked about it so much, because it's standing out as a strong message for you. But here it is, the Virgo card, okay, which is Hermit energy. Okay, I'm hearing Magician though. Okay, so the Magician is Virgo and Gemini energy combined. But for some reason, and this Virgo card for me is supposed to be Hermit energy, where we withdraw, we go within, and we find the answers. And so there's a bit of that because you have a challenging decision that you're getting ready to be faced with. It feels like the challenging decision comes up now at the end of December, and you need to make it by the time we reach the first quarter. So, or within the first quarter. So is that January, February, March, right? I'm doing the annuals next, or the yearly forecast next week. So tap in, Taurus, because it seems like there's something for you there. But it actually is coming out now as well. Okay. But this Virgo energy is giving me, you know, a mixture of hermit and magician. So it's almost as if you go within and start to manifest. It's like silent intentions. That's what I'm getting. Silent intentions. All right, let's move forward. Look at this. Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. There's something that's being illuminated to you, okay? I feel like, there, you know, the Ace of Wands is about a brand new, passionate beginning. But I'm being drawn to the image here. And I'm going to tell you why as we move to the next section. But it's also here where, you know, this is in her brow chakra, right? Or her crown. But it's very closely to the third eye, okay? I feel like it is the third eye. That's what I'm getting. Why am I getting that? Because the next card over is the Ace of Swords, which is, for me, the crown chakra. And so I'm getting this as the third. There's something that's very lit up here for you, okay? I'm almost feeling like, you know, for me, especially like, for instance, I did meditation before this, like personal meditation outside of trying to tap into the collective. And oftentimes when I'm receiving downloads, when it's a really good connection, my head just starts itching like it's on fire, or my eyes or my nose or something like that. And even now when I do the readings, a lot of that happens. But when I'm in a meditation and that happens, it's because I'm receiving information. I feel like I'm on fire, right? And that's what I'm getting right here. Look, my nose is itching like crazy now. But Ace of Wands and this Four of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit is saying with these two cards, like, hold on to that information that you're getting. Hold tight to that. Okay, but let me clarify real quick. Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Why is this here for Taurus? The Knight of Pentacles. I'm giving you something. And I'm giving it to you slowly. I'm giving you something that you can, that is tangible, that you can hold on to. That is going to last, I heard. How did I do that? Oh, I turned it upside down. Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute, guys. Y'all know I don't read reversals, and I didn't somehow or another. Did I flip my deck? Oh, no. Just these two. Okay. Let's fix that. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, okay? Brand new beginning in love, awakening, enlightenment. So many of you Tauruses are coming into an enlightenment. Some of you, I feel like, thank you, Spirit. I feel like, I don't know how that makes sense, but that's none of my business. This is what Spirit is saying. Like some of you, maybe you came here or any other reader, and you're like, that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a good idea. I could be spiritual, you know. I'm going to start reading about that stuff. And you have been operating in life as if, I wonder if that one came out for you. I don't think I had those cards out today. I don't. But you were operating in life as if you were an enlightened being. Virgo, Mercury. Talking about stuff that you don't necessarily understand yet, but trying to explain it to people in a parable. Or if that's what it sounds like to you, because you haven't truly had that awakening moment. You'll know, okay? And this is not for everybody. I know there's people who are watching. There's a collective that is watching that is fully awakened, enlightened, has far more knowledge and wisdom than I do, even as a high priestess. But there's someone here, or a few of you here, who was like, I like this wave. This is good. And I'm not saying like you just jumped on a bandwagon. No, you truly wanted to come into an enlightenment. This resonates for you. This lifestyle resonates for you. But you haven't necessarily had that moment yet. Well, guess what? You are now. You are coming into true awakening and awareness, enlightenment, connected to spirit, to source, to God, to the divine, to the angels, to the archangels, to the ancestors, to the ascended masters. You are gaining knowledge. You are knowing yourself. Ace of Swords and the King of Wands, and you went after it with passion. You meant it. You broke away from the norms. All right. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Now your stability is coming in. Now your foundation is being set. Now your true growth is happening. You know, I do not have a green thumb in my body. Okay. Y'all, I live in a very hot climate. And in July, I bought an aloe vera, a baby aloe vera I forget, you know, I have them all journal, but I forget exactly what moon it was, if it was full or noon or which zodiac it was in. But I know that the moon was specific to planting. So I was like, I'm a plant. You know, a part of my intentions, I'm going to plant an aloe vera plant. I love aloe veras. They're very healing. And I have a background story from when I was a baby that you can still see the scar of, and aloe vera healed me. So I'm very connected to the plant of aloe vera. And I killed that thing. I learned that I repotted it too soon. Okay. I don't have a green thumb in my body. But recently, I have been gifted 2 plants that are thriving. Okay, they're house plants, and I'm doing really good with them. This is you, Taurus, doing really good at whatever it is that you've been watering and nurturing. Now you are growing into it with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands showing up. For some of you, you know, plain and simple, your money is coming in. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this one. It seemed like I didn't need to clarify yours too much because your message is very it's a very beautiful spiritual message, Taurus. But I'm gonna go ahead. Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Why is this here for Taurus? Queen of Cups, because you've been watering it. Okay? Because you've been loving it, because you've been nurturing it. What is it? You tell me. And the Hermit right underneath it. That's the it. Your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, your self. Okay? You've been in solitude, some of you. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to let it go at that. Let me go ahead to the romance angels. All right. For Taurus, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of December? The sign of Taurus. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of December? I'll tell you, I was looking forward to doing the readings, but I had no idea. Like, very, very good messages coming out today. I'm really thankful to my guides and spirit. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, it is. Sacred Union came out first, Taurus. Yes, this is your soulmate. Who is your soulmate? You are your soulmate. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, let's talk about these two real quick. Soulmate. I'm hearing soul's purpose. Okay? There's something here. It's just, I just feel very strongly, okay? Sorry to the Taurus collective that needed to know about their romance and their finance and stuff like that. Let's check back in for the annuals because I'm sure all of that's coming out. But this is really talking to a Tauran collective who are awakened and who are newly awakened. That's what your new love is about, okay? And coming into your soul's purpose here, okay? That's what your energy is for the remainder of December. And coming into the first quarter, we're making some tough decisions, okay? But we're taking action. Just amazing. All right, let's get the angels. For Taurus, please, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of December? Thank you. Look at Look at this. This is Empress energy. Is that y'all? Yeah, that's y'all. Empress energy, creativity, and abundance. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. Spirit, it's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Empress energy. I'm not saying nothing else. The angels have been coming out, telling it like it is. All right, so one more here from the Making Magic deck for the sign of Taurus. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of December? Labyrinth. I don't ever pronounce this right, but let's see. Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. Look, I can't make this up, Taurus. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. This is an amazing graduation for you. Mystic Star is at the bottom. Who got this? I think Aries got this. Harmony in the home and great friendships. I'm so excited for you, Taurus. You're coming into your enlightenment. You're coming into your awareness. You're finding your true life purpose. Sounds like you're going to be operating as an empress, as a goddess, as a pharaoh, as a king, as an emperor, as a high priestess, potentially for many of you. Sounds like you have shamanistic work to be doing. Get to it. That's your message, love and light.